Hi, we have a 2005 Toyota 4Runner, and we're going to be replacing the marker light. And what we have to do is we have to get behind the bumper because there's a 10mm bolt behind there that holds the marker light in place, along with these two little brackets. And in order to do that, we have to take off the bumper and get behind it. And we'll show you how that's done. First thing we're going to do is take off the bumper, and we're going to do that by taking out the bolts underneath the wheel well, and they're all 10mm bolts, and we'll do that with a 10mm drive. I ended up jacking up the 4Runner and putting a jack stand under there, just because it's easier to get to, and I'll go ahead and do that. Don't forget, on the other side, there's a 10mm bolt as well. All the 10mm bolts are taken off now, but there is a clip. And you'll have to use a clip removal tool or two in order to get that out. And you just pry it out, get behind it. And once you get the shroud off, there's another 10mm bolt right here that we have to go ahead and take off to release the bumper. There's one more 10 underneath, right about here. And in order to get the bumper off, there's these compression clips right here, and you just pull them off. Sometimes it's a little harder than that, but you just kind of shake them and it pulls out. You get a good picture of the compression clips. And if you turn around, that gives us good access to our 10mm bolt right there. So, all right. Now all we have to do is undo the 10mm that's behind it. It'll just take a while. Once you get it loose, you can usually just undo it with your fingers. The marker light itself doesn't have any electricity, so we don't have to worry about plugging anything in. It's just put it in. It has two little guideposts that correspond with the holes right there. Just put her in like so. Find the back of it. Hold the marker light securely so it doesn't fall out while you're doing it. Hand tighten it and get your ratchet. Tighten her back. Put her back together. Just line up the clips with the compression bracket, and you push until it clips. If it doesn't clip, you may have broken one, but that's all you have to do there. And we just reverse. We'll start with this 10, then the 10 behind the shroud, and then we'll put the shroud back on, and that's it. I'll show you how we do that. All right, the last thing you have to do is put this clip back in. And in order to put the clip back in, you have to push all these compressions together and to get them in. And then when it's like this, you push it and it expands those out, kind of like a drywall bolt. So that's it, easy peasy. Should take you about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes to do the whole thing. I hope you learned something.